Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel server, the 6-year-old Minecraft server, and we're sitting in the middle of a 2.5-year-old Minecraft build called Westhill. And we're going to try to do a little bit of work on this today. I think we're going to try to work on the swamp here in the north, which is obviously not a swamp yet. That, I think, is the biggest visual change that I want to update. I've got some bad news. I spent the last 90 minutes trying to update the tables and chairs data pack that we have on the server, the thing that gives us these little chairs. And these are a holdover from a version of the data pack that used to work. And I can't get it to work. I also can't get it to work with existing tables and chairs. You can't even remove them. So I have zero plans on running around and removing all of these chairs and tables and stuff around the builds. As you can see, they add a lot of life to what we've got going on here in Westhill. And I've after 2 years of working with them, if it doesn't work anymore, we're just going to leave them the way they are. Unfortunately, we have some stuff in the keep that requires them, and we have not finished things like the kitchen or the upper bedrooms, where I wanted to do more work with the tables and chairs data pack. So now it's not working, and I do have a dialogue with the author. I might reach out and see what I can do, but it's going to be limited, I think. And so I tried installing the new one. I tried installing the old one, but we've got like this upper bedroom here at this level. I would really like to have some things in here to be able to decorate, you know. So it's frustrating. We also have on the list of the things we were going to do. Oh, that's wrong door. So many doors. Here we wanted to work on the kitchen quarters for the people that work in the kitchen, and I can't do that without tables and chairs either. So it is going to be a real snafu trying to figure out how to update this. It's also got some weird renderings, like the old one is not doing what it should. It's just, yeah, it's all kinds of bug. And I really don't know what the next step is going to be. One of the things I'm considering is switching from a data pack to a mod, because we do run mods on the server just for performances mostly. Things like, you know, fabric, indium, iris, lithium, like most of these are either UI or performance mods, with the exception, I think, is the map. The map is the only thing that really affects gameplay, right? But there are some furniture mods. I saw one from Mr. Crayfish. But with all of those things with mods, unlike data packs, you're kind of stuck with the models that they give you. And one of the things I liked about what I did with the models for the tables and chairs data pack was I made them very simple. I made them very Minecraft vanilla-like. I don't like the fancier ones. I prefer just the simple ones. But with a lot of the mods, they tend to overdo it, you know? And so you don't really have a choice in the matter. The good thing about going to a mod, though, is that something like a furniture mod is not just a wood tables and chairs mod. A furniture mod would give us things like sinks and modern park benches and things like that that would look really good in the modern city. And because we're already running a couple of fabric mods on the server, I thought, you know, like maybe it's time to get just a little bit modded, and maybe we can discuss it with other server mates and be like, look, if we go to this level of modded on the server, would you be okay with that? And if so, could we maybe put like a server rule where, you know, maybe the modern stuff should only be used in the modern city? You know, or if you have a modern build, you know, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like to keep it as close to vanilla as we can, or to keep certain areas as close to vanilla as we can, I'd like to have some those restrictions. We talked about that on the Spawn Chunks, actually, the podcast I did with Pixarus about personal restrictions that players place on themselves in a sandbox game like Minecraft. Big thank you to Dr. Drap for the raid just before we started. That must have been in the starting soon screen. Very much appreciate you sharing your viewers. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Not sure what you're up to. My guess would be Minecraft. But if you're still here, let us know what you were doing in Minecraft. If you're not here, that's cool too. We understand that a lot of people have to raid and run. Normally when I raid somebody, I have to get up and take a break from the computer myself, so it's all good. And Tarsiris has resubscribed with Prime for 23 months. Holy smokes. Almost 2 years, Tarsiris. That's incredible. Thank you so much for that support. Very much appreciated. So what are we doing today? Probably the swamp, because I think everything else on my list... You know what? I think I'm going to make a new book. I'm tired of flipping through all the pages. Let's start the day by getting organized. What I need leather, paper, and ink. I need a book first. Feather. What did we call the other one? Westhill build list. I guess we'll just call it the same. All right. So let's go and we'll look at, I think, the keep. So it's just these bits left. Maybe we'll try to make things a little bit easier to read too. So decorate and design the courtyard. Missing tables and chairs in the main kitchen. So this is the problem. East wall of the main hall, kitchen quarters. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna create another page that's like tables. That looks terrible. Design main courtyard, east wall of the main hall. We also have the texture west keep wall exterior. Hey, YJen. Cosmic, great to see you, of course. Dan's here. All kinds of regulars hanging out in the chat. Sorry, excuse me while I pour myself a cup of coffee here. The plan today was to start the stream early because it is very warm here. I have my AC on, so if you do hear a little bit of background noise, we didn't hear it yesterday. I'm hoping you can't hear it today. There's just no choice. I really need it on. It was 34 degrees at like 10 o'clock this morning. And my studio would just be unbearable. Thankfully with the AC, it's not bad. Well, I should say it's quite comfortable with the AC. All right, so all that's done. Right, so this is the stuff we needed to I'm going to go ahead and just copy this whole thing and we'll sort it out later. I'm going to call this Westhill Valley. And West Road Bridge. I don't even know what that was. Lowtown South Roads, that's done. What I should do is I should leave a page maybe blank between each of those in the new book. Probably a good idea. It does take up a lot of space when you don't single space it, so maybe we should try to keep these a little bit more organized. Okay, and then that was like page 11 or something. 12. Westhill Rivers. Curtain walls all done. Hanging signs, that's all done. We're not going to delete this book anyway. Oh, main crossroad signs. Might as well just remove that, actually. So then it was the rivers, I think. And that's it. Yeah, 5 pages is way better than 16. So we've got Riverscape, West River, East River, West River, and then River's edges along there too. And I think that's everything. All the bookshelf stuff is done. Hanging signs are all done. That's all finished. Check marks next to everything. I got those. I'm going to change this to say Westhill Valley just so it's clear. And then we go with blank page. Okay. So I think I can safely say that we've got a better list now. So we've got decorate and design the main courtyard, texture the west keep wall exterior, and then the east wall of the main hall. Then we've got inside the keep, we've got the missing tables and chairs in the hall, kitchen quarters. We've got the upper main tower room, upper main tower. I think I'll just call it that so it's a single line. Then we've got the west Tower top. And I guess we should probably just take a walk around, hey. See, this is how I make my to-do list smaller. I just make a new list and throw away the old one. Yeah, I don't want to like throw it away, but that's how I like to condense things as well. So this is the east wall of the main hall. We'd actually just say probably just main hall in general. I don't know if I left the insides of these buildings undecorated. Yeah, there's no stuff in here. I'll throw that in with the courtyard. Main courtyard and towers. So we know we've got to do the kitchen quarters. There is... That's done. The library's all finished. Oh, there's tables and chairs in the library too. And that's this floor. We already had the kitchen staffy room. We've also got mezzanine. Yeah, we've got. How do you spell mezzanine? Like that? I think. I need to Google that so I don't embarrass myself. When in doubt, look it up. 2 Zs. Whoops. And then this is the West Tower. Oh, yeah, the West Tower is not done at all. Yeah. So I said West Tower top. Just realized I had the shaders on this whole time. No wonder things were feeling a little bit chuggy on the frame rates. It was just too pretty. I didn't want to turn it off. Furniture mod you mentioned earlier is one I've been looking at. I was going to suggest to you. I wasn't sure about how your feelings were about that sort of mod. I don't want to use something like that, Cosmic, but I feel like my hand has been forced. I feel like my hand has been forced. And I think it would be cool because in the modern city, I feel like we would avoid some frustrations. But like in the modern city, you're going to have to put like a cauldron down with like a lever pointing down into it. And then you're going to pretend to ignore the redstone particles coming out of the faucet, quote unquote, into your sink, right? When if we just installed a furniture mod, we can just straight up put in a kitchen sink, you know? I think that might help some of our apartment situations. Same thing with like a toilet. With all the modern stuff we have, like the bathrooms and the shower stalls. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how far each individual wants to go using the mod pack in their decorating, I think would be up to them. Main hall mezzanine. And then main tower. And part. So it's not very big. You'd think there's not a lot of space inside. It's mostly stairwell. Most of this is stairwell. Okay. Do I have another page? No. All right, I think that's the rounds for the keep. Westhill Valley. Servers. All right, so I've got a couple of different things I can do today. I know that was kind of like a lot of walking around and rambling and organizing, but I feel like that's the thing that often is left out of Let's Play videos and things like that. When you see people working on these giant builds, you forget or you aren't informed as to how much planning is usually put into them a lot of the time, especially if you're watching YouTube videos. But this is the swamp area. So that's one thing we could work on. I could just take a break from doing anything to do with the keep and the town and just kind of like move into the countryside a little bit, maybe finish that road or do something along those lines. The other thing I could do, because I do really feel like I could use a couple more shulker boxes, is while we're talking about like all the server admin stuff, at the end of the last stream, we actually went to the end and I took a look at the 10 end gateways that I have to remove, and then we have to load new ones by fighting the dragon, which is something that I could do today too. It might be worth looking at as a way to just kind of chill and then I could go get some more shulker boxes. People on the server can go get some more elytra for things that they need as well. And then we could start working on that dragon fight to try and get those 20 gateways open. I haven't fought the dragon in a really long time. Do all of them in a 16-hour stream. Yeah, you know, it would be kind of a fun subathon type deal. I don't normally stream for that long, but if we end up with some bad weather coming, then that might be a good idea. Cosmic says I can see myself using some more modern furniture options like sinks in the Modern City apartments. But in other places, I just want some tables and chairs. Yeah, so that's the thing is like I want to try and find, like I was talking to mini packs before stream. What I would really like is a mod pack or a mod that allowed you to kind of upload your own models. Like it would be so nice to be able to just, because so often when I look at mods, they're way too complicated. They look way too chiseled. Like it doesn't look like Minecraft. It looks like another video game. Still voxel based, but it's very high res. And that's something that I did actually when Axel's tables and chairs first came out. They were far too fancy, so I modeled some of my own and made them very simple. And then with the Mr. Crayfish one that I saw, the basic tables and chairs were kind of ugly. Like they weren't nearly as nice as the simple wooden chairs that we have here on the Citadel, because they work so nice, you know. They're just little things that you can do, right, to just add a little bit. Now, unfortunately, the stirrups are displaying on the seats, but that's because I don't have Optifine installed. That's the other thing. A mod would kind of give us more options in that way as well, in terms of probably, you know, less dependent on other things like Optifine or whatever. If it's a fabric mod, it's just going to work. It's just that we're stuck with like whatever those models are. So I might want to look for a really large data pack for furniture, and then we'll only use the ones that we like out of it, you know. So so that's the other thing I could do today is that trip to the end and work on that stuff. I don't know if I'd be in the mood to fight the dragon today. It's been a while since I've even tried it. I'll put that over here. Thankfully, the statues data pack still works. Realized I had books made already. Well, before we do anything, I think we need more food. Is that all I have for carrots? Go out quickly to the farm and see if there's any carrots out there. Yeah, the data packs from Vanilla Tweaks are more maintained. And whenever, I think it's because Hermitcraft is such a long server run. Like they do reset and they do have seasons, but they oh, we're low on carrots. They go for like 1 or 2 versions of Minecraft usually. Like the server's usually up for a year or 2 years because the projects that they work on are so big. And as a result, the Vanilla Tweaks data packs, they don't get rewritten. Like they don't, every time Minecraft twitches, the data packs don't get either broken or updated in a way that then becomes an issue, you know? All right, so that's food sorted. Okay. What's not hard on the wings? The dragon fight? I don't know if I would use the Elytra in the dragon fight. I probably would. I mean, I have the advantage of having them ahead of time, right? All right. Well, I mean, while we're thinking about what we're doing, during my first hour of stream here, I might as well take a bunch of stuff here and go work on something on this list. I know that I want to change the top of that tower. Might need more signs than that. Walking up that tower, maybe just go, oh wow, this is like really not finished at all. So easy to get turned around in here. So this right here, there's a couple of spots like this needs a little bit of help here. Oops. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, well. Yep, I was working on the wrong one. I'm not sure if that staircase is staying there because this is going to be changed depending on what the bottom does. I was looking at the top one. Easy to get turned around and even do something in the wrong direction. Right, this is what I was talking about. So this is woefully unfinished. We need to have some doors. Should have brought the whole shulker box. And I think we're going to start from the top down. Because rather than going all the way up to the top, I think it would be nice to have some sort of windows up here. So I'm thinking we just choose the direction that we want to come up at. So where's the better view? That's pretty good. One, two, three, four. I think that's enough space. Yeah, so what I want to do is we'll create a floor here. Now some of this is going to have to be trapdoor. I think ultimately I need to make myself feel better about that tables and chairs thing. So I'm going to try to check something off on the old to-do list. Very tight. Hopefully that looks okay from the outside. And then what I think we'll do is not the best view. Is to get up here, we'll actually create a ladder. Maybe we only do windows on the east and west. Yeah. Looks a little bit like the Eye of Sauron. So maybe we'll just fill those in. We're going to make them smaller too. We're going to use maybe some stairs and stuff. That is north-south. Yeah. Sorry for all the spittiness. Right, and because of that, that would allow us to then move this over. Right, still a little bit tight. I think I might prefer slab there, maybe. Just looks a little bit funky. Oh, I know. We can maybe go up a block. Nope. Oh, but then that doesn't fill in the side. Right. Yeah, I guess we kind of have to go with this stair, don't we? Just feels really claustrophobic. Anyway, what that allows me to do is this. So then this can actually be a full floor. Makes it look like it has a little bit more support. And so that eliminates a stair to come up here, but it means that there's much more room up here to walk around and look. And it's the tallest thing going, I think, even taller than that. So I want it to be something we can actually get up on top of. Now, do we want to go full step up? I think we might. I think that's the coolest view, so we'll leave that one high. Not that there's a lot we can do up here. Okay, so then to finish the structure on the stairs, we can just come back down this way. Yeah, I think that works. Getting dark though. We are going to have to figure out how to light this up too. All that way, and I had a bed on me too. Wait, says Cosmic. There's a stream weekend for Infinity Cove? Yes. For folks that are wondering, we do have a couple of reminders on timer in the chat. They are from the lovely Nightbot. The first is a link to all of the people on my Patreon server that stream. They've been at it for a while, and I thought it'd be nice to kind of share that around. So we updated that last week or the week before. But also, Infinity Cove, which is the name of the Patreon server, is celebrating a 4th anniversary on August 1st. And on August 5th and 6th, the people that are streaming from that server are doing like a stream weekend where you'll be able to watch one person from Infinity Cove. And then when their stream ends, they're going to pass them on to somebody else from Infinity Cove that's going to pick up the stream and keep on going. And then on Sunday the 6th, there's going to be a tour. I'm trying to remember the times. Looks like it's 9 a.m. Central for the stream train on August 5th. And the start time on August 6th is 2 p.m. Central. That's going to be the server tour. So if you're curious about the Patreon server, then you can check that out. You can also just watch any of the VODs from people that are in that list of streamers. We've got Cosmic Dancer, Elcor95, Minipax, Hunter555 are currently the active streamers. The server itself has many more members. I think active members was between 15 and 20 or something like that, including a newly minted member. Can I talk about that, Cosmic? Is that public knowledge now? Can we talk about that? And Cosmic doesn't do VODs. Oh, there's no VODs? It's only live streams? I didn't know that. We can talk about it. So Jay Price is a new member of Infinity Cove. And one of the things that that you can do, if someone is a member of the community already, you can go to Infinity Cove in the Discord, and you can see sort of what people are doing, because the Infinity Cove channel is actually open to everybody in a way to kind of like see screenshots and poke around and see what's up, see who's streaming, that kind of thing, or see what people are building, rather, not see who's streaming. But yeah, it's a cool spot, and it's again a really cool experience because of the server has not reset in 4 years, much like the Citadel has not reset in 6 years. So there's a lot of really cool content. Because the members have had a time to build it up. Why So Dave, thanks for the follow, and Z3sh, I hope that's how you say that. Welcome in, thanks for the follow as well. If I seem a bit spacey today, it's because I've not been sleeping well with the heat. I do have AC, which makes it obviously much more comfortable. I should say I don't have central air. I have an air conditioner unit that I move from spot to spot, but it's noisy. I try not to complain because I'm in a place where I was comfortable enough financially to replace it when it broke, my model from 2 years ago, but this one happens to do weird things in the evening when it is changing temperatures and stuff, and so I have not been sleeping the best this past week. We were supposed to get some rain today, but that has now changed, and it's just full-on 37 degrees of grossness. The humidity dropped from 100% to like 70, but that's still unfortunately high. All right, this feels a little on the flimsy side. I'd like to try to have that change. Maybe we'll add some supports there. think that's pretty good. Now, those couple of things need to be replaced here. Don't know whether that would look good with a stair here or not. Yeah, it looks a little bit funny, doesn't it? What if I changed it to be this way? Nope. Oh, crap. That has to be there. Oh, we're missing some stone walls. Is it string that you put on top of that? That will make it go normal? Yes. Oh, this one I just stopped there because of the way that the roof connects. That's weird. What's underneath there, I wonder? I think it's just something left over. I don't think it really connects to anything. Yeah, I think I just didn't remove all the stairs. Whoops. Yep, we're gonna go and get the extra andesite to fix that. Oh, did it there too. Missed a few spots. Kind of glad I came up here. I'm sure there's gonna be one of those streams where it's just me walking around looking for mistakes. Alright, so now we have to tackle whatever that did on the inside. So it's the same as the other side, it just leaves like a little hole here. Little mismatch. Hmm. We could probably cover that up with trapdoors. But it feels very low. I guess it would feel less strange if it wasn't a double door. Yeah, that's a little bit of a weird situation. Let's go down and get some bricks. I need a couple of doors anyway. Finally no longer trying to go down the old stairs in the kitchen. That's good. I'm learning. Do you find when you go back over builds you've done, you find you only half did something? I've been finding that a lot recently in Somerville. I think what we did the other day was a good example of me just not finishing the textures on the Cooper. And I'm not sure if that was like I was working on it and I got 90% of the way there on a stream and then I decided, well, or maybe I had to go. Like maybe, you know, my stream time was up that day and I had to move on. And as a result, I didn't go back and finish it. The idea would have been like, oh yeah, sure, I'll go back and finish that. And then I just never do, you know? So that's going to match what's over there. Sort of. I think that looks okay. I don't know what that did outside though. Oh yeah, that's weird. That's okay. That looks kind of structural. I'm okay with that part. So we'll throw in maybe some andesite under the door. It tends to look a little bit more worn. And I think we'll put the door on the inside. It's the wrong box. Oh, I don't have any doors. Sure. Should have changed the bottom first. Time for a break when you're ready, says Cosmic. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That, right, I remember we couldn't figure out how to connect these, so they just don't connect at all. I should go back and get the textured blocks. Yep. Cool. I don't want to crowd it, but I feel like we could put something there. I'm not sure what though. Maybe like a random tripwire hook would look good. And that feels very out of place as well. I wonder if just a little bit of stone would be good. You know what? That actually makes sense. Feels like it sort of holds up that part of the roof, you know? And this doesn't have to be anything. Why did that let light in? Weird. Oh, I see. So that has to be a brick. Okay. Right, that has to be a brick. Then maybe we can do some sort of support or something. Just thinking if I can mimic that over here, that could work too. Rooster Mug, hello, how's it going? Yeah, we haven't actually done anything up here. Do I have the book on me? No. The rafters over the main hall apps is something I have to sort out too. There's definitely going to be a slow walk around in the keep to see what I have missed. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to go grab one thing here before I forget, and then I'll take that break. Thanks again for the reminder. For folks that are new to the channel, I step away from the computer about once an hour. Gives me a chance to refresh my coffee and maybe grab a snack. You should too. You know, you're hanging out watching TV or watching a screen for a while. It's always good to get up, grab a little bit of a stretch once in a while. Computer especially. I just spend so much time at a computer that it's definitely worth it for me to get up and move around a little bit. Plus, it's an opportunity for anybody that you think might enjoy the stream to be brought in. So, like, you can always, that's the wrong door. You can always tell a friend, you know, let them know that we're streaming. And it helps grow the channel. So what I wanted to do was put this in here, like that. I think maybe we'll replace this one. There, textured. So the only thing that's left now up top here is lighting. And of course, we don't really have any furniture stuff we can do. Although there's really not much here. I don't think tables and chairs are not going to be in here. This is more like a lookout. So this is going to be like barrels and things. So we can probably check this off today. So that's good. I'm glad that this is not requiring tables and chairs. I do want to check. Oh yeah. We definitely need some sort of light. Hanging something in here might be just enough. So I'll tackle that when I get back. Actually, let's take the fast way down. So once again, folks, thanks so much for hanging out. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Go tell a friend, grab a snack. We'll be right back. All right, welcome in to 0T666. It has been a while. Hope you're doing well. I think we were pretty close to finishing that tower. Where's the book? List and want this. And I need the iron box because we're going to need probably chains and a lantern. I've got everything else, I think. This way. Okay, so we need to double check. That light is all coming in from elsewhere, so then it only goes up to here, and then it gets real dark. So we've got spawning spaces all the way up here. So one thing I could do is I could put trapdoors down, and that would solve that issue, but it's also quite a dark experience, and I'd like to try to change that. We could... Oh, we'd have to sacrifice these trapdoors here, unfortunately. Maybe we just do one. That, or we could hang a light up here and see how far it reaches down. That is not a full block. So maybe what we do is... put that up here, maybe? And really, what we should do is just put these in here. Make them all the same. I feel like I did this on a tower way over there. It's one of these. Alright, so arguably this is the nicer view, so I'm okay with that having a better step. This is probably going to look better if we just do it that way. Do we really need there to be anything up here? If we did this with a barrel... I'm just thinking about different things we can put up here just for like decoration, right? Hmm. No, that's not bad. Maybe instead of this, we actually have something else in the corner. That, or we can put maybe a light up here. Although if we put a light inside, that'll solve that. The reason why I put that barrel there is because I know that the bottom of a barrel has a plank texture. And so what I'm thinking is either a chain and a light or just a light. It's a little bit low, but it's not terrible. And if we turn the barrel on its side, we might even get a better look. Yeah. So that would absolutely cover any spawning spaces up here. Oops. There'd only be a couple anyway. Yeah. And then we'll see how far that goes down. It might cover... no, it doesn't quite. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's quite a few in here. So we need another light source. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Somewhere around here, we need to weasel in a light somewhere. We missed a stair here, so maybe there's an opportunity here. Just do a trapdoor. And of course I didn't bring another lantern. Dang it. Ah. How many times is Joel going to go up and down the stairs today? A lot. Anybody ever have those days in Minecraft where you keep on bumping into door frames and it drives you mad? My aim is just off today. I need iron box. Let's just bring this with us anyway. Just in case we need it. CRIs, I don't do tours on request because I'm usually too busy trying to complete the build. But if you hang out long enough, you'll see quite a bit. Whenever we walk away and do something else on other places on the server, I tend to walk, so you'll get a really good kind of view of the area that way. And as Cosmic has pointed out, there is a VOD for a tour of the server, but it's not a tour of this area. So that probably took care of everything in terms of the lighting. 11, 8, 7, 6, and then it starts going back up because of the light up here. It's a little bit on the bright side. I wish we had lesser lights. It doesn't look bad though. I guess I could hang it there, couldn't I? Oh, that's a little bit, yeah. I think it's better back there because it's less in your face. You go well underneath it, you know? You get the weird walking on a lantern sound though, which is strange. So that takes us down to there. So it's both visually better as well as spawn proof, so that's good. No complaints. Realizing that the texture on the tower needs to be fixed too. Now, as far as these windows go, I haven't really taken a chance to look. I'm not sure whether I could make them smaller or whether I should just have them be little square windows. You'll see a lot more of the area too when I back up and look at stuff. So that's the other thing, is that it looks a little bit funny. It looks hollow when you have big windows like that. So it might be worth doing smaller ones. And one of the ways that we could keep it from looking like the eyes of Sauron is by using stairs. Probably this way. Oh no, we can't do it that way, so it has to be this way. There's really not much of a view, it's more of a decoration thing. That would be really cool if it was a different kind of town. Be cool for like a church steeple opening or something. I think that looks okay. Still has that sturdy look from the front, so when you're up in the north, it still feels very solid. Wait a minute. I saw movement. Aha! Someone else is online. Oh, you can't see from here. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you're not going to be on a rooftop looking at it. You're going to be more like down here. So, I think that's fine. Now it looks like it has eyeballs like a Mario, like in a Super Mario game. All right, I think that's good. Yep, I think we're good. So I don't know yet what the texture is going to be, but we will sort that out later. I really don't like that sound. It's too bad. But there's nowhere else to put it. All right, cool. Zero T666 subscribing with Prime. That is 6 months. That's the Air Keystone badge. Thanks ever so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Oh, they're looking straight at me. Unless they're AFK. Wonder if they've got their headphones in. Just realized I need a check mark. Copy and paste from this. Oh, I'm being given something. Oh, carrots. Awesome. Thank you. West Tower Stairs. Done. Check. First new thing in the to-do list. Part 2. I have no inventory space. Where was the carrots? I thought I had a box of carrots somewhere. Guess I don't. Ooh, perfect. They were, I think they were in here, weren't they? And then the golden carrots are in here. Iron box. Was there more? Cool. Thank you, Cosmic. And then this stuff all went back up here. And I think I needed more doors, maybe? Yeah, I definitely do get dizzy. Not so much on these stairs, but definitely going up and down the tower stairs. It's not the best. Something I miss about the modern city is that in our lore, we kind of wrote it so that we could use water elevators in the modern city. So it's this kind of cool sci-fi way of looking at things. I was coming up to look at the next level. Right. I was missing a door for here. And then some of that needs to have some texture on it. Yeah, there's definitely a few spots in here that need to be thought through. Oh, right. I needed to make more, didn't I? Maybe we're going to be chopping down some spruce today. Was up this way. Slowly getting used to the way that the stairs go now that I've moved everything around. Now, I think the door here... Oh, this is too deep, so this doesn't have to be on any one spot. So we can put this actually over here. Put this there. And we still have a recessed door on both sides, which I prefer. So that's a cool look. I like that. Now, weirdly, I don't know if I like that there. I feel like it should maybe be... Maybe that has to be somewhere else. Obviously, we can't put it here because we're right in the way of going from one door to the next. There's a lantern right there that lights everything up here. So really, it's just a matter of, I think, finishing the rafters up here. It should be easy to do. This feels very strange. I think I might have to fill this in. I don't know what that space is up there. Guess it's just a hole. So again, if I do this, we can have a nice kind of recessed door in this space as well. Yeah, let's go get some stone and fill this in. I feel like today is going to be a bunch of like little problem solving things. Everybody's going to be very well versed in the pathing around the keep as I continue to go up and down the stairs. You get lost trying to get into the keep storage area? There's only like 2 staircases out of here, right? There's that exit, and then there's this exit. This goes right outside, and then that goes to the secret entrance. There's only like 4 exits. That's funny. Come visit Westhill, where you will never leave, because you will never find your way out again. Guess I should leave that torch out until I'm ready. I think the plan was to try to see if there was going to be like a possibility for a secret passage or something here, but there really isn't. I wonder if this would be cool. Doesn't really warrant double doors, does it? Be fine. So one of these is going to be very deep. I'd say we probably do this one. Whoops. That's interesting. We could do that. Slightly different look to it. Maybe not that. Nope. No, that doesn't really line up either. feel like that looks more intentional. The cool thing about this is we can then... Oh, wow, yeah. That's dark. We could use this space as like maybe a small table or a barrel or something. It lights up a lot of stuff for us, you know? Oh, that's really dark now. I think there still needs to be a light there. Yeah, that's more even. Okay. I think I'm alright with that. The Mighty Elkhorn! Hello, hello. Welcome in. Well, there's only 4 exits to the basement, Squealet. There's many more exits to the whole place. And really, one of them's a secret exit, so it's really only 3. So the fire marshal would really have an issue. I don't know what to do in here. The kind of space where you want to be able to put a carpet or something, you know? See, I think a carpet and 2 chairs would look great if that data pack was working. It's like a little gallery for the like, I can see this being where, like, you know, big meetings would take place, you know? Or a court, you know? And you might have a couple people up here watching. Yeah, there's still a fair bit of, like, texture work to be done. Hey, True Purple, how's it going? You're having a good day. The more I go up and down the stairs, the more I do like them. Those changes that we made a couple of weeks ago. I do really like the way that it turned out. Okay, let's see. Just did a bunch of stuff that was not in the book, so don't really get to check anything off. Texture, Westkeep, exterior wall, main hall decor, main hall mezzanine, East Hall storage room. We can do the East Hall storage room. That's easy. Main tower rampart. East Hall library top. Library. Yeah, okay. We'll just do, I guess, the another one of those little closet type spaces. Don't remember whether it had a door or not. Love the changes you've made to this place for the arches. It looks so different. You know, you mean down here? Thanks. Yeah, it looks much more supported and cool. I agree. Oh, we could also tackle this space too. I guess the problem here is that I don't know yet what I'm doing with this space, and so that means that this is going to change where the stairs come out, perhaps. And so even though this is like a straight spiral staircase, there's room in here for it to be more, I think. Unless, no, we're under the tower here. So depending on whether it comes out at a certain level. Yeah, like so there could be a door here too. So I don't want to mess with that until I know what's happening in here. It's one of those things that I find very true in Minecraft when you're designing stuff is like you generally have to design the two separate spaces before you design how they're connected. I feel like if you go linearly, you end up with problems and redoing a lot of stuff. Whereas if you design point A and point B and then design the path between point A and point B, things go a lot smoother. It really does not feel bright enough in here, but it's well lit. Or lit enough, I guess I should say. There was a door. And there was a lantern, because I think that this was also very dark. Oh, wow. Yep. So in here, I believe that this has to be bricks. Part of a staircase, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we could put in some stairs to soften that up a bit. And what's this? Actually, let's do cracked maybe. Really dark in here. Oops. I think that works. Yeah. So now I'm just going to throw a couple things in here that make sense. It is close to the library and close to the kitchen. I feel like I'd rather have it be like extra storage for something in here. I'm not going to put like bookshelves in here, but I feel like it should be more like, I mean, we do have some bookshelves. We could just put like an empty bookshelf in there. But I feel like the beehive would look good in there. A chest would look good in there. Maybe a crate. Very like permanent feeling storage, you know? Almost looks like a cedar chest. Oh, we should get some mini blocks. That would look good in here too. You know, I'm kind of digging the oak vibe. I think maybe we'll put the chest there. Yeah. And then maybe just a little bit of... What else could we put in there that's going to look like a container? Well, we could just change the direction that this faces. Yeah, there we go. It's a little samey. Maybe we could change this up. Yeah. Plus, having that lower, you can see more of that texture. Again, I'm decorating a closet. I hear doors. Gonna be able to hear you coming now. Saw the nameplate hover around somewhere. Doors still making noise when you sneak through them. Okay, I think we just go down for mini blocks. Is this an outside wall? That's the wall behind the bookshelves. So we can probably texture this as well. Be very, very quiet. There's probably now enough of a stream delay that Cosmic knows I'm right here. Take care, Cal. We'll see you later. We're in a staring contest, which I know is riveting on stream. What do we think? I heard dirt placement. I don't know what was going on. Flower related. Yeah, I don't see anything though. No flowers in the closets. Oh, there we go. Well played, Obu. Obu called it. 2 points to Obu. Where was I? I was around the corner here. Take it easy, Squealet. Thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate it. Cracked and a little bit of andesite if I brought it. I think I did. This corridor is quite dark. Alright, so let's go with... Maybe we'll put a little andesite up here. I'd say that's pretty good. Oh, that is in the hallway. Leave that the way that it is. Yeah, I mean, really simple, but I feel like this is the kind of thing that goes very quickly for me because I've managed to kind of build up a certain level of just visual and we'll say clutter library, like kind of what I want to do to make a space look like it's been used and not forgotten about. Oh, and now those don't go back in there because they've got some different metadata or something. 2 tags. Crap. Okay. Sure, get all the shulker boxes. More flowers. That's funny. Let's go with East Hall storage room. I think that's what that was, right? Yep. Main courtyard. Unfortunately, the main courtyard is something I'm going to want tables and chairs for, I think. We could go up to the East Hall Library and see what's going on up there. Any extras that I want to bring? We haven't done much with pots yet. Do I have any of those? I haven't made room in this yet for them. Banner pattern. Don't tend to use these very much. Makes sense maybe to put them in here. Somewhere I've got clay pots. I've got 1. And they're what? 4 bricks to make them? Yeah. So let's make, I don't know. Smelt a few of these. Wait, am I doing that right? Nope, I'm doing that wrong. Oh, right. I need a shovel that doesn't have... There we go. My bad. I don't do a news show about Minecraft and should know all the things that I should be able to do. Whoops. Oh, these don't stack? Really? No, they don't. Well, that's a pain. I'm glad I realized that before I made like 16 of them. Dan found out the hard way? Yeah, that's terrible. They don't hold anything. Why would you not make them stack? Oh, that's frustrating. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna make a ton of them now. I mean, we're out of bricks anyway, so I still have to smelt the clay balls. It's fine. I was just thinking that maybe these pots might look good on the balcony above the library, but I don't know. Now, what's the fastest way up there? More flowers in the kitchen. Been visited by the flower fairy. I'm still very much forgetting what stairs I've moved. Yeah, so I was thinking like maybe up here we could put in a couple of these. I don't know if that makes sense there. Oops. My texture pack doesn't render glass panes very well either. You can see the separations when you're above them. Really weird. Yeah, so we could do something like that up here. There's not a lot of room. Is that visible from the outside? Does not. There's little things like this where we need to put in like our andesite bricks and things. Try to put andesite above all the doors. Just as like a consistent decorative piece of stonework. Chests. Doesn't work when it has a low roof part like that. Usually what I end up doing is a full block instead of a stair. We don't get the depth, but it looks better than a stair. Here, though, a stair would look okay. Actually, we can probably do two. Yeah. And so that kind of lines up with the windows as well. Makes it look a little bit more uniform. Although, maybe for inside we have to stick with full block. Yeah. I feel like there's some texture changes along these walls that I would make as well. I think this being would be better with a stone brick arch, perhaps. Cosmic says, I am both sorry and not sorry in equal measure regarding flowers. No worries. Very funny. For anybody that's on a multiplayer server and, you know, is in a little bit of a mischievous mood, those are the kind of pranks that go over well. Like, they're just little joshy fun bits, right? So if you're new to Minecraft or if you're new to multiplayer servers, those are the kind of things that go over really, really well. There's a lily of the valley somewhere like out front here. I think that's it right there. And it's been there for weeks. And I didn't place it there. Cosmic put it there, and they let me know, I don't know, Thursday. By the way, did you notice that there's a flower out there? But it's not like on a dirt block. It's just a regular flower in the grass, right? So like I didn't notice. Why would I notice? Yeah, I think we can probably use some stone bricks here. Let's see what that looks like. Not an outside wall. Might be worth continuing that down. Or we could just end it there. Yeah, I think that works quite well, actually. Nice frame job. And then to me, that looks a little bit funny, so I think maybe we'll do this outside as well. And we'll have to drop it down here. And then we'll probably do this in here too. That feels like one more of a structure at the end of the building holding everything up. This is remarkably bland. It does have andesite going up some of it. Yeah, even from back here, it really makes it look more like an entrance. Don't know what that is under the trapdoor. It's probably a stair or a slab. And I've removed all of the lights, but we're pretty good. There must be a light in here somewhere. No? Weird. All right, well, that was definitely temporary. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna put a light in here. I don't want it to interrupt all the dim lighting I've got down below though. So maybe we'll do a lantern or something out here if I can. Or maybe that seems to be the darkest corner. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that has to happen out here. I missed a lot of things on my to-do list. You know, like there's the texture. So like, you know, East Hall Library external texture. And what else? I guess, yeah, there's going to be a walkthrough where I can like take this kind of texture and just kind of move it through. Should be good. We will get there eventually. This does not look good though. All right. Where can I put this stuff? These can go in here. I made the terracotta I made. I should have a spare terracotta box over here. That can go back over here. Oops. One of these things is not like the other. And that. And I don't think we were able to check anything off, right? Nope. Does not look like it. Yeah. I think what I'm going to need to do is do some research in between streams and figure out whether or not we can update to a different furniture mod so that I can finish the keep. Whoops. With that tables and chairs data pack, or a replacement for the tables and chairs data pack. We've got them everywhere, so it's gonna be such a pain to go and replace all this stuff. And I mean, I've got videos, so like I can always go back and see what I did and then replace them with new things. So that'll hopefully be something we can move on with. If not, what might end up happening is I might end up doing the keep with a new set of furniture, and then we'll just leave everything that's in here because they currently display fine. They display okay. So as long as I don't change anything or want to make any new ones, then I should be okay. And honestly, the keep doesn't really have anything going on except for the kitchen, so I could do the keep in an entirely different kind of either data pack or mod for tables and chairs. So I'd be okay with that. I think that would probably feel like less of an interruption. There's nothing, I don't think, in the world tables and chairs wise in this build that needs to be replaced, so should be okay. Crew fan, thanks very much. Thanks very much. It's been a couple of years. This did not happen overnight. We're coming up on 3 years in November for this entire area, not just the keep, or not just the town, but like this whole spot, right from there all the way to here. But yeah, it's intense. And I'm looking at doing a few different things around the server because I'm absolutely hitting a wall, I think, creatively. It's one of those things where like you're so close to the finish line, but you're struggling. Anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap it up for today. I know it's a shorter stream today than normal, but I blame the weather and a couple of snafus before the stream that just meant that I couldn't do quite as much today as I wanted to. If you have enjoyed this, please leave a follow. I'm going to pass you along to Tadpole Milk, who I believe is streaming from Halcyon Heights. Tadpole is a fantastic streamer and is going to be on the Citadel Cafe in August. So look forward to that. What's the Citadel Cafe, you might ask? That's my podcast. I do two, actually. I do the Citadel Cafe about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. Episode 466 is out now. You can also tune into the Spawn Chunks podcast. That is at thespawnchunks.com. That's about Minecraft. You're probably going to be more into that one, at least at the start. You can, of course, check me out on Patreon at Joel Duggan. That's one of the best ways to support the stream. It's only $2 a month, less than the price of a cup of coffee. Certainly less than a Starbucks cup of coffee. And it does a long way to help me keep streaming, keep producing content. We started the brand new motorized lighthouse on the Lego stream yesterday. That's every Friday. I'm going to put the VOD for that up shortly, so that should be up today. And I'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic, UTC minus 3 hours, with more Minecraft. We'll be back here on the Citadel. I might take that opportunity to go and fix the end tomorrow. We'll see what my mood is like. But right now we're kind of at a crossroads in Westhill with the plan to push forward and finish it. And I think a lot of the things on my to-do list just require 3 or 4 hours of work. So not in total, like each. So that's why I didn't want to start anything just now at the end of the stream. So I will see you folks tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Minecraft Saturday and enjoy Tadpole Milk. Bye for now.